So, what do the INTJ types hate? We've come up with 10 things an INTJ will absolutely despise. Hello and welcome to this video. Please click the like button, we appreciate your support. If you can relate to any of these points, please let us know in the comments. Now on with the video. Number 1, incompetent leaders. INTJs get really angry about a boss or authority figure that seems undeserving of their position. If they see a person in charge that does not appear to think through their actions, avoids making decisions, or only seems to have gotten where they are, through shameless self-promotion, it will be very difficult for an INTJ to keep their mouth shut. Above all else, these thinkers value intelligence, self-confidence, and the ability to make firm and effective decisions. Number 2, lack of system. INTJs are natural-born planners. So when they are in an unstructured environment, they see it as dysfunctional. If there is chaos, it needs to be a controlled chaos. INTJs are not exactly super neat or obsessed with cleanliness, but they really need a sense of efficiency. Especially at work. Things need to get done, and they can get done best when there is a system. If you're an INTJ, do you agree or disagree? Let us know in the comments. Number 3, tears and feelings. INTJs do have feelings. They are human beings after all. However, they have difficulty dealing with other people's feelings. It's not that they don't care. If you're in their life, they definitely care about what you're going through. Feelings just make them nervous, and the more they try to take emotions into account, usually the worse they do at pleasing other people. INTJs do feel, but they tend to take a pragmatic approach to their emotions, trying to optimize their lives and relationships based on what they can immediately control. Maybe getting together with an ENFP could help them act more natural with emotions, because ENFPs have the ability to make others express their emotions freely. Number 4, dishonesty and hypocrisy. People who routinely lie will definitely anger an INTJ. And they also hate hypocrisy in other people. Because this type is incredibly intuitive, what bothers them a lot is a person who is dishonest with themselves. INTJs can be absolutely wrong about who a person really is, but they usually learn from experience to trust their intuition. If an INTJ thinks that you are in the wrong career, relationship, or life trajectory, they'll probably tell you. And they will do it in a very direct manner. Number 5, too much social interaction. A party can sometimes be a real nightmare to the INTJ. Social gatherings demand a lot of attention, and the INTJ is required to socialize, even when they think they are done with socializing. The INTJ will get tired of a party fairly quickly. They generally prefer books and reading, or one-on-one conversations. They want their mind to be engaged. At parties, most people will likely be too shallow for the mind of the INTJ. The conversations they have at parties are rarely stimulating. This brings us to point 6, the small talk. Number 6, small talk. Just like INFJ types, the INTJs truly dislike small talk, and become quickly drained by meaningless conversations. They would prefer to save their social energy for discussions that truly intrigue them. INTJs can talk about theoretical ideas and various intellectual subjects for long periods of time, but will quickly become exhausted by surface conversations. They are often skilled at understanding how to communicate with people, but will attempt to find ways to escape a conversation, if they are bored with it. To INTJs, small talk is simply a waste of time, and if people point out things that are obvious, the INTJ will find them completely foolish. These types of conversations just don't sit well with INTJs, and will drain them fast. Number 7, being controlled. INTJs hate being told what to do. At work they often view their authority figures as inferior. The fact that someone who is intellectually below them tries to tell them what to do can really frustrate the INTJ. They also hate being told what they cannot do. This is what they have in common with the ENFP. If you tell them they can't do something, chances are, they will try to prove you just how much they can do that exact thing. This could actually make them a potential victim for reverse psychology. Dear INTJs watching this video, do you think you could fall into the trap of reverse psychology tricks? Let us know in the comments. Number 8, ALZHEIMERS. At the first glance this might be a little surprising. But it does make sense. INTJs really value thinking capacity. So they want their brain to function properly. Any potential diseases would be a significant threat to what the INTJ needs the most. Many people fear Alzheimer's, but it is especially the case for the INTJ. They hate the idea of losing their ability to function independently, and to remember the possibilities they had once dreamed of. Number 9. Pointless routine tasks. INTJs are intuitive types. Their intuition can only be satisfied by new insights and ideas. This is why they absolutely hate routine tasks. Doing things the same way seems like stagnation to the INTJ types. They will rather keep on improving things like cooking. The only type of routine that the INTJ will tolerate is one that makes things more efficient. They will not simply follow a schedule because someone tells them that they must, and might even break this just to prove that they can. Do you like routine? Let us know in the comments. And finally, number 10, activities without goals. To the INTJ, there has to be a goal to everything they do. This goal has to fit into their well-planned agenda. To hang out with an INTJ, you either need to have a plan or prepare to have one made for you. They're not inclined to improvise, and they hate uncoordinated activities. The good side to this is that the INTJ has the planning abilities to create the best day ever. Dear INTJs, do you agree with this point? We'd love to hear what you think. As always, thanks for watching. We create original content every day, so make sure to subscribe if you like it. Pressing the like button will help us grow and get the word out to more INTJs. And if you have something to say, we're happy about your comments. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.